So there's a lot of talk and controversy, you could say, going on about Christopher Nolan's new rendition of the Odyssey lately. And regardless of your opinions on whether or not certain people should have cast or whether they should have, taken certain directional turns with the movie, I can understand people criticizing or not being totally on board with Nolan's choice to make the dialogue sound more like modern day speech, modern day English instead of old English or old Greek, I guess it would have been. But anyway, you can have your criticisms and you can have your own personal opinions on who got cast, whether or not you agree with it, that's fine. But one thing that I will not stand for is people repeatedly being willfully obtuse and basically insisting, or no, pretending, I'll go as far to say, that they cannot pronounce Lupita Nyong'o's name. Like, this is often a form of microaggression. I feel like that's often levied against, Black or POC stars that have deeper complexions or that are just simply not the typical skin tone or race that you see in Hollywood. Lupita Nyong'o was cast as Helen of Troy, by the way, in Christopher Nolan's new Odyssey. So instead of just saying, like, hey, in the original Odyssey story, which is from Greece, Helen of Troy is obviously written as a white woman of Grecian descent who has a very, very fair skin or a fair complexion. So due to that, I feel like it's just, deviating too much from the source material to cast a black actress in the role. Done. I mean, instead of just leaving it at that, they have to go a step further to try and delegitimize Lupita as the star that she is and the Oscar winner that she is. Let's not forget that, by going on and on about how they can't pronounce Nyong'o or Nyong'o, which, by the way, either of those two pronunciations are totally fine. Like, nobody said that you had to pronounce it the exact way that a native speaker of whatever language her name originated from. Yeah, like, no one said you had to pronounce it exactly like a native speaker. You just wanted to come on here and delegitimize her and throw microaggressions at her. So that's why certain people in social media, that's how I know that your criticism of her being cast as Helen of Troy is not in good faith, because you for damn sure can't pronounce Nyong'o. It's not even that hard. Either Nyong'o, whatever. Like, either of those are close enough to the original pronunciation that it's fine. Meanwhile, I've never heard anyone say that they can't pronounce Kardashian.
I confess that when I saw the news about this Black Helen of Troy lady, Lupita Nyong'o, I'm probably saying that wrong. I'm probably going to keep saying it wrong. I love butchering names. It's my favorite pastime. This Black Helen of Troy lady, Lupita Nyong'o, I'm probably saying that wrong.
So you literally said it right. It's Nyong'o. I mean, that's how everyone that I've heard pretty much pronounces it. And also, calling her Black Helen of Troy lady was not by accident either. That was on purpose to diminish her and, again, like, downplay her great achievements in her craft. She's an Oscar winner. Like, who are you